Hey TBC Kindle, I'm Brother Tyler, and we're here again today with another Kindle Daily Devotional. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about leaning on the everlasting arms, and I'm going to read from Genesis chapter 32, verses 9 through 12. And Jacob said, O God of my father Abraham and God of my father Isaac, the Lord which saidst unto me, Return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal well with thee. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the truth which thou hast showed unto thy servant. For with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become two bands. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me and the mother with the children. And thou saidst, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. So for a little bit of context of this few verses of scripture, at the beginning of the chapter it says that Jacob went away from Laban, and he had an encounter with some angels, and after that he talks to his servants, and he tells them to go find Esau and kind of make a peace offering sort of thing. He didn't send them with animals or anything, but he sent them a message to carry to Esau, basically saying, hey, I've got all these animals, I've got all these cattle, oxen, whatever. I've got whatever you want, I just want to find grace in your sight. Basically, he's just trying to make amends with his brother. Now, if you remember, Esau wanted to kill Jacob. He was not very fond of him. Not only did he take his birthright, but he took the patriarchal blessing right from under his feet. And it was pretty much right from under his nose, too. I'm not going to go too much into that. But we see Esau getting this message from the messengers, and they come back to Jacob, and they say, hey, we gave the message to Esau, but we also kind of noticed that he's on his way here with 400 men with him. And so now Jacob's sweating bullets. He's like, I don't know what to do. So he starts separating his people, all of his servants, his children, into two bands, in case like the people in the front get killed, the rest of the people can run and be safe, which kind of makes sense. But all of a sudden, instead of just sticking with that and continuing his plan, he stops and he asks God for help. And this is where I'm getting the thought today, is that he's leaning on the everlasting arms. And those everlasting arms being the arms of the Lord, the arms of God. Does God have real physical arms? No, it's metaphorical. And actually, I have the hymn in front of me here, and I'm going to read just a couple verses from the hymn. It says, what a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What a blessedness, what a peace is mine, leaning on the everlasting arms. What have I to dread, what have I to fear, leaning on the everlasting arms? I have blessed peace with my Lord so near, leaning on the everlasting arms. And the chorus says, leaning on Jesus, leaning safe and secure from all alarms, leaning on the everlasting arms. And that's a really beautiful hymn, and that's where I got the idea for the title of the little devotional today. So I want to leave you with this thought that in your times of trouble, you need to lean on those everlasting arms. You need to cry out to God in your times of distress and say, Lord, I need your help, and be honest with him. This is like something that we're starting to notice here, is Jacob's got this streak of honesty instead of just lying to everybody, which is so powerful because we start to see a life change. So lean on the everlasting arms today and all throughout your life in all sorts of trouble that may come your way. Thank you so much for watching today's devotional. I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. God bless.